Hello, I'm Mantastic and Fantastic, and today I'm going to break down for you lovely ladies and gentlemen what I've been doing to farm rank EXP in this current Hunter x Hunter Chimera Ants dungeon. So, it's only 4 floors, and by bringing Saline as my leader, I get 1.8 times rank EXP. Twice! So, I make 81 million experience per clear, and each clear only takes maybe 3-ish odd 4 minutes. Like, it's quite fast. So, by doing only 50 stamina, because co-op is twice as stamina efficient, I can keep chaining rank ups into an extremely high number. And right now my goal is I might as well try and push for 1100, because at least at this point, this is probably the least brain cells required for EXP output at a strong time efficient ratio. So let's kind of break down the team. So on Mantastic'c side has the leader swap here, and he does provide damage output after he transforms. 2 pings worth of damage output with these devil killers. So he'd be the ideal leader swap choice if you were given that option. You need an Orlando for this 50% gravity. He brings 4 skill boosts, which is nice because you need 37 skill boosts total to have this ready in time for floor 3. You need New Year's Nordices because of their active skill giving gravity first and then swipe after 3 turns, which is hasted up by Saline. And then for Fantastic side, Distal brings massive 75% damage reduction, bonus damage, bonus combos, so everything is pretty much one turnable, except for the very last turn. But 8 skill boosts. Remember, we're trying to get to 37. It's quite challenging because some cards are kind of fixed. Distal, I think, is kind of necessary because of that. This card here, Yorichi, type 0, it's a weapon assist, but him and Zeus Verse bring what I need to put this team together. What I needed was 7 skill boosts between these 2 cards. And then from those 7 skill boosts, they have to bring these 3 types of effects through their active skills, overlapping as needed. Full health heal or 100% damage reduction. One or the other, just so you don't get killed because you only live about 6,000 health with this team. The other things you need are 2 turns of damage absorption and 2 turns of bonus combos, so you're guaranteed to swipe through. So with Zeus Giga, they give the full health heal, but they have the 6 skill boosts, and their damage may actually matter. I'm cheap. I just gave them this 6 slot latent because it was the one I had the most of, because I didn't want to waste the double damage cap, and the damage was high enough. And then the other card you need to bring is here, where it has plus 6 combos and 2 turns of damage absorption for 2 turns. So these cards fit my requirements. So if you don't have these exact cards, you can find workarounds based on the descriptions I gave you. If you have Orlandos on both accounts, your life is easier. You don't need to have anything, but you just need damage absorption plus the Orlando and the 37 skill boost total necessary. So that would be better if you had an Orlando on both accounts, which is not the case for myself. So we Nordis to push to Super Resolve. This is why Nordis is the right choice for this dungeon. Just enough damage output. The haste from Salines bring Orlando up to be ready for the next floor. And there's just enough damage to kill it. It is nice. Okay, and then on Fantastic side, I pop Distal for that massive shield and damage that may or may not be actually helpful. Their Nordis does the gravity in order to cut away the Super Resolve, and then the leader's Nordis, which was hasted back up by the other Saline, is used to swipe. So I did get a Heart Skyfall. If I didn't get a Heart Skyfall, I'd still have enough health to tank. That's why I say bring a full heal or 100% damage void for the final floor. So on floor 3, we pop the Nordis and then the Orlando. Orlando's popped after because he prevents you from using active skills. So Nordis first, then Orlando. You swipe, you kill the floor with 1 turn, not 2, saving time and just headache team building because more damage you would have taken, that sort of idea. And Dukester's correct. Orlando's from Gung Ho Another, which is the Marvel reskin. So I use this weapon assist. I use Zeus Giga. It's those 3 active skill abilities with the sufficient skill boost. Saline to haste up Nordis. Use your own Nordis. Save the friend Nordis for the player 1, because then they can use it on their turn. So I got a bunch of Skyfalls. That's cool. And then I was a bit damage short if I would just pop Nordis and swipe. So I always pop Shia regardless of how many light orbs were present, just to not think. It enhances the board. The enhancement makes it so the light attributes do enough damage, and I just do barely enough to kill him at this point. It didn't quite work sometimes, unless I got Skyfalls or extra light orbs, so now I just by default press his active skill to enhance the board. And then, as you can see, I get 81 million rank experience. Unfortunately, it takes me an incredibly long time to rank up, so this is why this dungeon with this co-op setup is the most efficient for myself, because it's a lot of effort. I've started farming this pretty diligently for about the past week or so, so I basically have gained 30 or... No, I gained like 27 odd ranks, I think. So it's quite significant. And I will hit 1100, so I'm going to maybe try and bring Mantastic'c up, who's at only 1080 right now. So it's still going to take some time. But you know what? It's time efficient, and it's loopable. I could rank up for a prolonged period of time. I don't have to stop. I don't get drops where I get very few drops. So if you can chain rank ups in solo, maybe you just do so in solo mode until it is no longer feasible, because the drops are quite nice, because the drops you do acquire allow you to monster exchange for all these things here. You take all these rainbow event medals. I have 9, and now I can get P's at a 1-to-1 ratio. So I only have 43. Let's get more of those. Like, you get a significant number of P's or extra latent slot to Madras if you play in solo mode, but co-op gets you there faster. So with that being said, hopefully this video provides you with some insight and inspiration for chaining rank ups. I'll try and release like a solo option, but it's going to use New Year's Nordis because their gravities bypass super resolves, which makes life faster, and they were farmable pretty recently, so there's a good chance you actually have them. So regardless of all that, hopefully all you lovely ladies and gentlemen have a truly fantastic day. I wish you best luck in your own pet adventures, and happy puzzling.